Hello, hello, and welcome to another clan war from Psionic Aftermath. We are playing against Groovy clan tonight. It will be a best of 9 all kill. Lineup is 2 diamonds and 2 masters. We've already got the vetoes underway. We are into the first lobby. We are into the first game lobby, and it looks like the players are ready. So we'll kick this off. No, there is not a stream delay. If that's something that the other clan wants to do, just communicate that to me and I can implement that easily. I'll have to restart the stream, but shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so game 1 of a best of 9. PvP to start things off. And in the bottom left hand corner, we have the orange Protoss coming from Groovy clan. His name is Nauticals. And in the top right hand corner, we have the player coming out of Psionic Aftermath. His name is Snowy. And I might have to do some playing with the graphics because my FPS looks pretty low, but you guys let me know if the volume is okay, if you guys can hear my voice in it compared to the game volume and everything. Turn that off, see if that helps. Fast double gas from Snowy. And actually from Nauticals as well. Both players going for a fast double gas. Two gates. Both players mirroring each other's builds right now. Cyber core going down. Oh man, excuse me. Sorry. Got a bad cough, I don't know why, but alright, so both players are getting a full scout off of each other's bases. So they're both fully aware of what each other are doing. What is that? Never seen that before. It's like a spray, I guess. That's weird. Crazy. Nice pylon blocking a potential nexus from going down. And the scouting probe is finally going to go down thanks to the sentry sitting here. Snowy has opted to go for 2 stalkers, so I wonder if he wants to try and get a little aggressive. Nauticals is going to start to take down this pylon here. By the time that Snowy gets across the map with these 2 stalkers, Nauticals will have his second stalker out, so he should not take any damage from that. Both players going for a Stargate as well. Snowy's is actually already finished, and he's going to be going for an Oracle. Oh, okay. Nice force field. Nothing dying quite yet. Oh, but Nauticals gets a probe into the main base, and he's going to see the Stargate being chrono boosted with an Oracle, and he's going to see the Nexus. Oh, Phoenix coming out, that's good. That'll be good defense for what Snowy is doing. Oracle about halfway across the map. And Phoenix to follow up. And this Oracle is going to run right into the Phoenix, but, you know, it takes a while for a Phoenix to kill an Oracle. Oh, and he just misses it, too. There he goes, there he goes. Oh, he saw the Phoenix and he's running away? I think you still could have gotten your money's worth if you just kind of suicided. But, you know, it's risky. Who knows? He doesn't know if there's stalkers in the main base or what. He's going to get this scout off on the Sea Nexus. Going to get to the main base. 2 Phoenixes now. Oh, only getting 2 probes. That's pretty rough, but let's see. Back home, he's making stalkers, more Phoenixes. And both players a little oversaturated on their main bases. Second base is coming up. Two Stargates out for Snowy now. Going up to 4 gases as well. Nautical's going to be transferring some of his probes over to the second. Let's see, he's going to be going for a double, or no, just a Forge and a Twilight Council and a Robo. So Nautical is going for just about everything that he could go for as far as tech goes. Phoenix is on the other side of the map, going to do a little bit of scouting. Probably won't be able to do too much damage since they're outnumbered here. So there is a reaction time. It's not the quickest, but oh no, he might lose all of these Phoenix. That would not be a good trade. Yeah, he's definitely going to lose all of the Phoenix. Oh, well, one gets away. Maybe. No, it's not going to get away. And let's see, on the other side of the map, we've got upgrades going. Oh, and a Templar Archives. Okay. But the thing here is Snowy's moving across the map with a higher army supply. It's 30 to 18. Oh, and this hallucination was perfect timing. You're going to see this happening. He's got a shield battery. He's got some zealots. Oh, looks like he might be... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of Phoenix. Holy crap. Yeah, I don't know. This is not looking good for Nauticals. I think that might be it. I don't know. Yep, GG. Nauticals takes... Nauticals GG. Snowy takes game 1. Yes, I am aware about following units. I could try and do that more next game. Thank you for that reminder. Alright, so we'll just be waiting on Groovy's next member. They should be sending out their second diamond. Again, this is a best of 9 all kill. Score is currently 1-0 with Psionic Aftermath taking the first point. By the way, guys, if you're not aware, GSL will be directly after this clan war. I believe it's starting at 11:30 p.m., but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. You might want to double check. It started at 11:30 last week, but it might change. I don't know. Alright, looks like Groovy's second player is gonna start up SC2 right now. There he is, maybe. I don't know. Someone just joined the party. I think Groovy might be streaming this himself. I did not confirm that, but he does have a stream. I think he might be streaming this on his end. What's up, Kuna Matata? Glad you could join us. Alright, so their second player is now in the party, and looks like we'll be getting into this next lobby any moment now. Looks like it's going to be a Protoss versus Zerg, if the races are correct. Yeah, Snowy is quite a high diamond. I think he's pretty close to master, but yeah, it might be a one-sided match, but you never know. Who knows? Linking might Might bust out some cheese or something. I want to see a 12 pool, to be honest. I think it could work. Well, actually, I don't know about, because this map is pretty big, so. Alright, so best of 9. Let me just do the scores real quick. Alright. So, in the top left-hand corner, we have the Blue Zerg coming out of Groovy to see if he can get a point on the scoreboard for Groovy. The Blue Zerg, his name is Linking. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the player from Psionic Aftermath winning Game 1. The Red Protoss, his name is Snowy. Ooh, very fast probe coming across the map. Actually, that's a pylon probe, so it might be just a scout. Looks like that's probably what it is, because the gateway's going down at home. And a hatch first coming out of the Zerg player. Still no pool or anything out of the Zerg. He's queuing up. Uh-oh. He's back. No
Game
worries.
Paused.
I think it's me. Yeah, it's you. He needs to log out of another account, like a second Windows account. I'm pretty sure you can do that without actually logging out or closing anything, but I think that's what he means. I don't know. But yeah, I could see that causing lag for sure. Hey, what's up, Jedi Zealot? How you doing tonight? Did anyone catch the WCS games today? Any of them at all? I had them playing on the other monitor, but I was also playing, so I caught a few games, but most of them I just kind of caught bits and pieces. Yep, WCS Leipzig started today. It was just the group stages, though. Tomorrow is going to be the tomorrow is going to start the bracket play, I believe. And then Sunday will be the grand finals, semifinals, and grand finals. I believe it's going to start at 7 a.m. again tomorrow. 7 a.m. Eastern. And also GSL is going to be on tonight at 11:30 Eastern. I forget who's playing though. I think it's Jack G and Hero, I think. just want to make sure. Alright, so Groovy's gonna use a different player, because that one just kind of died. I don't know where he went, but hopefully he can get his computer figured out. And hopefully he's not dead, but... Oh, stats, classic, and impact. And Jackie. Okay. Cool. Nice. Good lineup. I predict stats and classic. Stats probably out first, classic out second. Alright, so trying this again for game number 2. The score is currently 1-0 for Psionic Aftermath. Snowy taking game 1. Alright, so in the bottom right hand corner we have the pink Protoss. His name is Snowy. And in the top left hand corner we have the red Protoss. His name is Death of Old. So another PvP coming out for game number 2. Bit of a larger map, so I'd like to see like what a PvP macro game looks like. Opening with a fast expand is right here. But that's probably not going to happen. Bit of a variation so far. Pink, Snowy. Okay, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. Both players going for a double gas. Both players going for 2 gate. Cyber core is going down. Where is this probe going? This probe's up to no good, I can tell. He's going to proxy something. Proxy Stargate. I knew it. So, Snowy throwing down his Stargate, and while Death of Old is chrono boosting 2 adepts out, but the probe is right here, so he sees it. We're gonna kill that probe. Okay, so both players went for 2 adepts this time. What's this? Ooh, a gateway! He's gonna try like some type of like 4-gate rush, maybe? But he used his chrono boosts on the units instead of the warp gate. Yeah, this looks like a 4-gate rush. He's fully walled off. Yep. And in our Tosis pylon, Oh, let's see. So Snowy has no idea about this proxy here. He sees the third gateway going down, though. And he knows that it's fully walled off as well. So that's kind of a tell of something going on. These adepts are going to run into each other. Looks like Snowy will come out on top of this engagement, maybe? Yes. Ooh, going for a gateway. I don't know. This is going to be risky because unless he gets a couple of shield batteries down here. You can get a lot of units out with 4 warp gates. He doesn't even have warp gate yet. Okay, actually he does have it, just didn't okay, so wow, that's a lot of units. Okay. So Death of Old kind of losing a couple of units out in the middle of the map, but I wonder if Snowy knows about this now? Yes, he knows something's going on for sure. Oh, he canceled the Nexus. It's a Void Ray. That's a good call, I guess. Throwing down shield batteries, gateway. All very good things. Oh, this is gonna be... This is kind of... Well, if he gets the Void Ray out, he might be able to hold, but I don't know. It's just so many units. He's going to lose a lot of probes. Oh no, he's got to micro that Void Ray. No, he loses the Void Ray. I think it's over. Wow, Snowy gets taken out by a proxy. So that evens up the score 1-1. Alright, going into our third game is going to be Catalyst, and we're going to be watching a Zerg versus Protoss. Alright, so the score is 1-1. In the top left-hand corner, we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath. His name is OFE. And on the bottom right-hand corner, spawning in on Catalyst, the red Protoss, name Death of Old. So OFE has been Master before. He's currently Diamond right now, but another strong player. If Death of Old can take OFE down, I will be thoroughly impressed. Gateway going down at the natural, starting that wall up. Pretty standard stuff so far. Hatchery first out of OFE. Got the Overlord to scout any cheeky cannons going down around the base. Luckily for him, that won't be happening. gas first, before pull. For all you Zerg players know what that means, I do not. So gateway into expand before cyber. Only 2 probes on the gas. Cyber core going down. Ooh, fast speed. Metabolic speed. In greens. Overlord gonna come in and see the Nexus.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Sees everything. Nice pylon block here on the hatchery. He's gonna have to get some Zerglings over here. And right now, Death of Old is just currently boosting out probes. And a Twilight Council. 1 gate into Twilight Council. Third hatch going down for OFE. Oh, was that, pneumatic carrier space to make them go faster? Yes. That's exactly what it is. Robo coming down. So I think this is like the most standard popular Protoss builder. Speed is about to be done for Zerg, but always getting plenty of supply. And 6 Zerglings. I think I feel an all-in coming. Oh, and a Roach Horn going down as well somewhere. There it is. Charge for his Zealots. And 3 gateways, and his Robo's finished. 4 more gateways, 5 more gateways, going up to 6 gates and a Robo. Yeah, OFE's definitely going for some all-in, making more and more lings. He has... Oh wait, never mind. I was going to say he stopped drone production completely, but no, he's getting a few more out. Shield battery with the Adept, completely invincible. But he is draining all the energy out of the shield battery. That's one thing. And he will eventually get to that. Oh, he might actually get the Twilight Council before charge finishes? No, he's not going to target it. That would have been a big pickoff, but does not get that. Holy moly! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gates. 2 base, we've got a 2 base all-in versus 3 base all-in. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, if he's not going for an all-in. He's getting his lair. Getting plenty of drones. Let's see what he sees. He does not know about these gates. He knows there's no third yet, though, so that could tell him something. And now he sees the pylon getting destroyed, so that's another good tell that he wants to get out to do something. Well, he's going to see these Zealots move out. And now he's just going to make roaches. Roaches and overlords. With the warp prism, this could get ugly. It's going to come down to micro. Army supply, OFE's doing quite well. 60 to 30, just about doubled supply for... I think Death of Old should have waited for that warp in before engaging. But who knows? Yeah, Opi's definitely gonna hold now. Warping in units right on top of the army and the battle is not gonna go well. So Death of Old now, half the supply of OFE. That was a very nice hold out of OFE. Perfect scouting, knew exactly what was coming, knew exactly when it was coming. I mean, didn't know exactly what was coming because he didn't see the gates, but I guess he kind of figured. He saw like 10 zealots. More shield batteries. Death of Old is preparing for this stampede of Zerg units coming across the map, but I don't think it'll be enough. The army supply is now 76 to 20, so that's almost quadruple. Quadruple. And I think that'll be it. I mean, these gateways are going to go down, the buildings are going to go down. He's going to lose a lot of Zerglings and stuff in the process. So now he can only work in more Zealots, which are very bad against Trojans. Well, I mean, they're not terrible against Trojans, but they're not optimal, they're not ideal, is what I'm just saying. Lots of shield batteries here, but they're almost out of energy completely, so a valiant effort, but I think OFE has secured this game for Psionic Aftermath. GG. Alright, score is 2-1. Psionic Aftermath leads. And we will just be needing a moment to get Groovy's next player out. And I will take this opportunity to use the bathroom. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. So it looks like we've got the next player in the lobby. So we're just getting the map pick underway. Should be any moment now. Alright, looks like he might be changing his race to Terran for this game. Oh no, never mind. We're gonna see a ZVZ. Because I thought he did play like all the races as random, but I wasn't sure. So, alright, so Groovy's gonna be taking out their first master. And in the bottom right hand corner, we have the new player coming out of Groovy, their first Master League player. It is Zepto. And in the top left hand corner, we have the red Zerg. His name is OFE. So this is definitely the smallest map in the map pool right now. It's like you get out your natural and you're basically in your opponent's natural. It's pretty cool. I like small maps. They are good for like chaotic games, I think. Oops. Yeah, sorry about that. Overlay. I know. Hold on. There we go. Ooh, okay, so we got a variation here. OFE going for a hatch first, and Zepto going for his pool. Didn't quite catch what that was. I think it was a 14 point. Overlord Kiss in the center of the map. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Pool is done, and Zepto has already thrown down his hatch. Fourlings on the way, and metal block boost. Sixlings. On the other side of the map, we have the pool just now finishing for OFE. Queen started for Zepto. So yeah, it looks like this was like a defensive 14 pool. Maybe he was scared he was going to get cheesed. But yeah, or if he's not going for a cheese or anything. So his hatch was done way quicker than Zepto's, and because of that, he's now up by 4 workers. Ooh, excuse me, 7 workers. Zepto opting to get a whole bunch of Zerglings. Speed not quite finished. All these Zerglings are going to get caught, but now OFE knows exactly what's going on. He has a little bit of time to get some units out, but let's see, what's this? A Baneling Nest. That's going to come in handy if he can hold until then. I don't know. Okay, he's got the 2 queens. He's going to target down the Baneling Nest, which I think is a good idea for Zepto. So now he just has to defend with Zerglings and these 2 queens. He's going to rebuild, try and rebuild the Baneling Nest. If he can actually save both these queens from going down, he'll be okay. He'll be good. Looks like one is going to go down though. And the second maybe is what? No, okay. Zergling's out. And oh, the Baneling Nest here is finished. And oh, he's going to scout these Banelings being finished. I mean, being morphed, sorry. But he does have a little bit of time to call some Zerglings. He has the number advantage. Okay, one of those Banelings going off. Ooh, that was kind of bad. There was 4 Zerglings to kill that were killed by that one Baneling. Anyway, Baneling Nest is now up. Army supply is dead even at 14. 3 Banelings being morphed in right outside OFE's base, so Zepto looking to put on some more pressure. Ooh, but he's losing a lot of Zerglings here. OFE has the... Oh! 5 Zerglings going down on that Baneling. Not very good. But it looked you'll be okay. Oh my goodness, that was... ouch. Okay, Queen's out, but sadly she's gonna go down as soon as she's birthed. And 25 drones to 15. Looks like that's gonna be changing very rapidly here. Going down to 19. But it looks like OFE has gotten some Zerglings out. He'll be able to clean this up for now. There's no Banelings anywhere nearby. He's gonna be morphing in a couple more. Oh, and just a couple Banelings being morphed in at the main base in the corner. Okay. Oh, if he has plenty of Zerglings now. He needs to not take too much damage from these Banelings though, because he's gonna even up the drone count. Oh my. Okay, 4 drones. Yep, evened out the drone count. We have an even game here, boys. Even army supply, even worker supply. So OFE has a couple Banelings ready to go. He's morphing in a few more as well. Let's see, on the production tab we've got a Roachmore going down for Zepto. Oh, and +1 armor is almost finished for OFE. Interesting. Okay, so OFE's trying to be sneaky with these lings out here, but Zepto did have an Overlord out there. He did spot that in time. Or he did spot that coming. See that coming. Wow, okay, so he's actually going to be trying to move out and counterattack here. He's got a bunch of Banelings coming across the map. And Zepto kind of had a hunch this was going to happen. Oh my god, okay, that's terrible damage. 1 Baneling causing 4 Banelings to go to half health. Whoa, okay, that was not good. Oh man, these Baneling hits not going too well for OFE. But the army supply is still even, and OFE is still ahead on drone count, 23 to 19. So Zepto has his roaches out now. This is getting pretty crazy here. So all the Banelings are dead now. I think he's actually going to take this. Wow, okay. So he will take this. And he's ahead on workers, so it's looking pretty good for him, to be honest. Well, Zepto is ahead on army supply, and it's in roaches, which are really strong. Can take a lot of damage. Hard to kill with just Zerglings, unless you can get a good surround. Oh, that's true. Oh, if he does have +1 armor now. Oh, you know what? I think I'm using the wrong microphone. I might have to switch that over. I try to mute myself when I cough, but it's still going through, so I think it's using my webcam audio. Counterattack here, but there's a couple spines in place, so it's not going to really do much. Oh man, I don't think he got a single drone there, unless he's not using WCS mod. He might have gotten one, but it didn't show anything going down. Worker count at 26 to 20. Oh, but OV's almost got his 3rd hatch up now. Alright, so it's 24 army supply to 24, but like I said, roaches are strong. 3 spine crawlers here. So, the army supply is a little inaccurate because of the spine crawlers. Wow, oh, he's going to be handling this push quite well. He pushes Zepto all the way back, He has absolutely no units. They're all in production. And he's gonna see that there's no third yet, dude. So OFE knows he's in a good position. There's no banelings here either. There's no units. There's nothing. Okay, roaches pop out. They get into a good position in between these minerals. But oh man, I don't know about using the drones there to attack, because then all of the drones are going to get killed. No micro acquired. Oh, and these roaches gonna get caught out. I think OFP's gonna take this, guys. 30 workers to 17. Roaches coming out one by one. It's definitely not gonna be able to deal with all these lings. Alright, Zepto GG's. OFP takes it, killing their first master. Very well done. Yeah, it's that +1 armor. Let me make sure the mic is correct here. This is strange. My headset microphone is not showing up. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think I got it fixed. Yeah. It might sound a little bit better. It was using my webcam mic instead of my headset mic. Let me know if it sounds better. Okay, great, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, it always defaults to my webcam microphone, which is just really bad. Alright, so game number 5. Score is 3-1 for Psionic Aftermath. OFE currently 2-0. And in the top left-hand corner, spawning in on Backwater LE, we have the new player coming out of Groovy. His name, the Teal Terran, is Burninator. And in the bottom right-hand corner, currently up 2 points for Psionic Aftermath, the Red Zerg. His name is OFE. So, our first TVZ of the night Looks like Ovi's going to be going for a hatch first. Terran going for a gas first. SCV getting into the main base, gonna scout out, see that it's a hatch first. Could probably send a Reaper across the map without worrying about Zerglings denying the CC, which is gonna be going down here shortly. SCV going to town on this hatchery. Decides he better get out of there before the Zerglings come out. Holy crap, they've really updated. They've got some new sprays I had no idea about. This thing is huge. Now, is Burninator playing mind games with this? Is he actually going to cheese? I don't think so, because he's gone for an expansion. So, I think Burninator is just trying to get him to think, like, I might be cheesing you. You know? Let me remind you, cheese exists. Let's see, so far, well, he does, oh, if he does know about the expansion, so he knows it's nothing too cheesy coming out too quickly. Reactor factory. Let's see what else he gets. Ooh, an armory. So we're going to be seeing Hellbats, most likely. Zerglings on the way across the map. Probably going to try and snipe a mule here. This one right here, I bet. And if the Hellions are out of position, he might be able to get it. Yep, this mule's going down. Maybe. Okay. Alright. Does lose all of those Zerglings, though. I think it was worth it, though. A mule and a Hellion. Definitely worth it. Ooh, a fast lair going down and a Roachworn. Got his two bases fully saturated. One gas, mind you. Going up to 2 now. And back home, we've got 2 reactor factories for Burgonator. This is looking like our Hellbat Cyclone. +1 for mech is on the way. Mech weapons. Just poking in at the front, killing a couple of lings, but not really doing too much damage. Plenty of queens here to deal with that. Ooh, a Nidus. Why did I not see this coming? Of course. Roaches, Nidus, queens. And, I don't know, this could be... I mean, Burninator has good, has a good build order to counter this, kind of. Cyclones are very good against this. So, yeah, we'll have to see. It comes down to micro. Plenty of depots to keep them out from the front, but that's not where OFE is going to be going. Oh, he scans the main base and he sees the Nidus now. So he's going to know this is coming. He's going to throw down a depot in the corner of his base, and he's going to see that immediately. I don't think this is going to be doing anything. It's probably going to be able to, it's probably going to get killed as soon as it pops up. Oh, this is interesting, the 2 E-base. And yeah. It's Been denied for now, but maybe it would have been better to let him come in, you know? Because he has the right army composition for this. Is he trying again? Okay. Gets killed immediately. Another knight is trying to go down. And I don't think he's... Oh, yes, he does. He does see it. It's on the minimap. Oh, but he's trying to go across the map. He's going to come back now. Looks like OFE will be able to come out. The army supply is 64 to 44, so OFE is going to be ahead on the army supply. This is a lot of roaches. It's also a lot of cyclones, which are very good against roaches. Yeah, I think Burninator is going to be totally fine against this. Worker count is kind of low for OFE. 38 to 45. He's only on 2 bases. He hasn't even started his 3rd hatch yet. Meanwhile, Burninator has his 3rd CC halfway finished at natural. What does OFE do now? He's going for more roaches. He's going to try again, maybe? Okay, Cyclones are on the way across the map. There could be a base trade happening here. Overlord's not in a position to put down this Nidus anytime soon, though, so he's probably going to... It gets scouted. Overlord sees these Cyclones coming. Roach is going to reposition to natural. Looks like OFE might be able to... I don't know. So many Cyclones. Very close. Very close. With the Zerglings, I think he'll be able to clean this up for now, but... Maybe not even. Oh, that Bile really doing a lot of damage there. So he will kind of be able to hold for a few seconds until these other 4 Cyclones join in. He's trying. He's got his 3rd hatch on the way. If he can hold somehow. Oh no, these Cyclones joining in at the worst time as just as those Zerglings try to kill off those 2 low Cyclones. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim here for OFE. Burninator now doubled the army supply. Oh, never mind. They're even on army supply, but half of that for OFE is being built right now, so... Oh, and a knight is going down during all this. Does he not know that he's right outside the base with all these Cyclones? Oh man, Burninator's actually going to be going back all the way from across the map. Okay, OFE kind of late on that, not being able to get out of the Nidus. Cyclones here at the front now, going to kill all of these spine crawlers trying to go down. And OFE is going to be trying to do another Nidus in the main, but tank here now too. And it gets scouted immediately. We do have a bit of a base trade here. But with the tank out. Oh man, so much damage being done to these churches. The tank is still alive, still doing massive damage. I think that's GG. OFE's going GG. And Burninator will get a point on the board for Groovy. So it's now 3-2. And Psionic Aftermath will be sending out their first master. And he picks Abiogenesis. I think we'll be seeing another TVZ if I remember correctly. Kaiboy is a Zerg. Alright, so in the top left hand corner we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath. The pink Zerg, his name is Kaiboy. And in the bottom right hand corner we have the red Terran, just scoring a point for his team in the last game. His name is Burninator. No, it's not match point yet. It's a best of 9. So it's the first of 5 points. Alright, and we have Burninator going for another gas first opening. Oh, and a very quick pull coming out of Kaiboy, but it gets scouted immediately. Gonna be throwing down his hatch. No gas yet. Because of the pull first, Burninator is going to opt to take his command center on the high ground, which is a wise idea. Or not, maybe. Never mind. Make me look like a big dummy, why don't you? What is this? What is this drone doing? Quick third hatch? Okay. So OFE, not OFE, Kaiboy, looking like he was going to do some early pressure, actually opting to go for the macro. The SCV is now dead. Reaper is out now, and the Zerglings caught out on the map, no creep in sight. Gonna have to split up these Zerglings to try and save him here. Reaper's gonna go back. I don't think he knows about this third. Yes, he does not know, so he doesn't really know what's coming at the moment. But Hellions on the way, just in case there is like some type of speed lane all in. But speed now just getting started. So that won't be a possibility for quite a bit of time. Double factory again. We're going to be seeing the same build that we saw last game out of Burninator. Where's the armory? No armory yet. So possibly going for extra units instead of his upgrade, his early upgrade, which is also good. Just different. Hellions joining up with this Reaper here, going to scout this third hatchery. Oh, and these drones popping out. Oh, almost at the wrong time. Gets one drone. Does some damage on the queen and gets out of there. When come back. Oh, he almost might get this queen. Zerglin's going to help out. Nice micro on that Hellion. Oh, the queen's going to go down. Queen goes down. Another queen joins in the fight. Oh, he's making drones. Lots and lots of drones. He's up to 44 drones. There's nothing to deal with this. Drones are being hatched only to immediately die. Alright, Zergling's going to come out now. Finally, we'll be able to deal with this. And to be honest, I mean, he didn't take too much damage from that. Now, at the same time, it wasn't that much of an investment. I mean, it kind of was, I guess. But just a handful of units. Kills a ton of units. Of Kaiboy's units, sorry. Units lost. It's not looking too terrible. Only 1150 to 900. Burninator on the upper hand of that, but let's see. No units out right now. There's 2 Cyclones, 4 Hellbats at his front door. Making more and more drones. Up to 53 now, but there's no units. And he has this Overlord here, so he does have vision of what's coming. Kind of. Oh no. Oh, the barbecue. Alright, so he's got units here, he's got queens. I think he'll be able to clean this up, looks like. He's still ahead on drones a little bit. But he hasn't been able to clean this up quite yet. And the third hatchery is going to go down. Also, +1 weapons is about to be finished for these Cyclones and Hellbats. These Banelings need to get a really good connect on the Hellbats so that the Zerglings can make quick work of the Cyclones. Nice catching these Cyclones out. Not bad catching those units there, but like I said, +1 is about to be finished. Kaiboy is down to 2 hatcheries. Roachwarren coming out. And Burninator starting his 3rd command center. Because, as Artosis says, win ahead, get more ahead. And that's how you do it, by expanding. Yeah, Kaiboy went for way too many drones. I guess he wasn't aware of the units coming across the map. Perhaps he wasn't looking at the minimap when that happened. But going for a double hatchery expand. Army supply is 34 to 18. I think this is the beginning of the end here. Unless he can get some godly Baneling connections. So +1 weapons is finished for the mech. And +1 melee is about to be finished for Zerg. Did he make a second pool? Huh? Perhaps a misclick. I mean, I'm not judging. I once put down 2 Roach Warrens in front of 1,000 people on base trade stream. So, you know, I can't really talk. And, yeah. Baneling connections are okay, but not great. That doesn't even matter because there's so much here that I think this is the end here. I mean, he did manage to save all of his drones, but he's only, I at 33, so this hatcher's gonna go down. I mean, there's no units here at all to clean up any of this. Kaiboy trying to do what he can, but I mean, there's just so much here. Burninator has tripled the army supply. He's not even caring about the units. He's just gonna go straight for the hatchery. And Kaiboy will call it GG. So Burninator evening up the score 3-3. And we will be sending out our second master. So both teams on their second master. After both of these players, there's one more master to go. Alright, so our next player is going to be Ivy Sky. Looks like we'll be getting a TVT, I think. Yes, TVT. And a bit more of an even matchup, kind of. I mean, Burninator still has the upper hand by 200 MMR. But a bit closer of a matchup than we just saw last game, I think. Kaiboy is... I mean, he's not too far behind either, so... Yeah, tough game for him. Yep, TVT. Alright, got some things settled. Guys, if you don't already know, there is a 2v2 in-house tournament going on that we're putting on. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best StarCraft 2 content you've ever seen. And it's going to be taking place tomorrow night. Streamed live on this channel. For free. You don't even have to pay anything. And you can watch it from the comfort of your own home. Just tune into our channel when we go live tomorrow. I think it's, no, tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys have not followed the channel, please do that. We bring tons of good content. Both amateur level content and professional level content, because we have our Psyx Pro series where we do show matches with professional players and well-known personalities in the community, such as, I think we're working with doing some casters. I don't think we've done any so far though. Some of the like well-known personalities in the scene. We're talking with some people. We've got a bunch of stuff lined up, so please do follow the channel. Come back and visit us anytime. That's right, we do all our show matches on Afrika. That's who sponsors the show matches. So Jedi Zealot has provided the link to that. If you want to follow the channel on Afrika, it's right there. Oh, it looks like they're talking to me on if I'm ready. Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready. I was born ready. Alright, so it looks like Groovy, which is their caster, is in the bathroom at the moment, so might be another moment before we get into the game. Oh wow, Groovy's gonna be playing. Wait, no, never mind. I'm sorry. Burninator has not lost yet, so it's his. He continues. Yes, they are massive. I tell you, tremendous. We have the best tournaments. No one has better tournaments than us. You think they do? Wrong. Alright, TVT for game number 7. In the top left hand corner we have the new player coming out of Psionic Aftermath, the yellow Terran. His name is Ivy Sky. And in the bottom right hand corner we have the player who is currently up 2 points for his team, the teal Terran. His name is Burninator. Oops, overlay. Yes, thank you. Alright, both players going for a gas first build. Bit of a bigger map. This is one of the bigger maps in the map pool at the moment. It doesn't seem that big, but the unit pathing, because of these rocks, make it even kind of larger. It's very likely that we'll be seeing a longer macro type of game. So, one base, double gas from Burninator. And it looks like Ivy Sky going to be going for a command center. Oh man, I think I'm getting this lag that I've been experiencing. I don't know why this happens, but yeah, I'm getting 15 frames per second now. This is like really frustrating because I've like tried so many different things and I don't know what's causing it. updated my graphics driver. I've literally reinstalled StarCraft 2 twice, reinstalled Windows. I mean, I can try and lower the graphics, but that doesn't really do anything from my experience. Getting this weird logo on the screen. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but no, I'm not using a wireless router. I have an Ethernet cable connected to the modem. Okay. Alright, so before it used to not ever come back, but now it's fine. We're back to normal right now. 60 frames should be good. Yeah, before I used to have to restart, but now it looks like it'll work fine. I mean, after a while, after like a minute or so. That's what's been happening today. So maybe if in the future, if I'm playing games, I'll just pause or something. Anyway, back into the game. So we have a proxy coming down. Proxy starport. Tech lab. It looks like it's going to be Banshees. And second orbital is up and running for Ivy Sky. Burninator knows all about this because of the Reaper. Oh, a Cyclone. Not going to be able to do much because of this bunker here. Can get repaired easily, but the Banshee is the real thing that he's betting on right now. There's no detection, no engineering bay even started yet. No tech lab on the starport for a Raven. This is kind of like what I do in TVT. Slightly. Tank is out now. Tanks are great, but they can't shoot up. There's one, a Viking. And this Banshee's gonna get here way before Cloak is finished. So yeah, he's gonna have plenty of time to kind of react to this. He has the Viking out, so that Banshee's gonna have to run away or it's going to die because there's no Cloak yet. Looks like he's just gonna suicide it and try and kill as many workers as he can. 5 workers go down. Somehow Burninator is ahead on workers. 30 to 24. Let's see, engineering bay is fully finished now. Cloak is done. Second Banshee's about halfway finished. Burninator has a bunch of units out here, but there's no way they're going to be able to do anything with 2 tanks here and a bunker. So Banshee's coming in. Cloak is now finished. Oh, but he's got turret. He's got turrets. But he looks like the Banshee's kind of found a sweet spot where the turrets won't be able to catch. If he gets too close, though, he's going to lose them. Okay, the scan goes down. He actually gets out of the scan range. Okay, he scans again. And let's see. Burninator's second command center is now finished. Orbital is underway. Back home. Okay, another double reactor factory. Cyclones and Hellions, man. You don't need anything else. That's all you need. Let's see, we've got a medevac going across the map with 6 Marines and a Marauder, but Stim is not quite finished. It might be finished by the time it gets there, though. Okay, so he sees the starport, but not able to really do anything about it yet. He's gonna lose one of these Vikings. And meantime, on the other side of the map, there's only 2 Hellions here while this drop's coming down. Might actually do a lot of damage here. Oh no, the Hellion's getting a lot of good splash damage, and the SCVs did good by doing a surround. Looks like this medevac might go down as well, maybe? Yeah, it's definitely going to go down. Very nice defense out of Burninator. been awkward if he didn't have a scan. Just saying. I do that stuff all the time. Like, I'll stim a bunch of units into creep to try and clear it up, and then realize I don't have a scan. And I'm like, well, this is embarrassing. I'll just run back. Alright, so it looks like Ivy Sky wants to do a counterattack. He does have stim ready. Oh man, there's so many units here for Burninator though. They're a little bit out of position, but only one tank, not enough to deal with, to do any real damage here. He's gonna lose that as well, I think. Yes. Oh man, it's not looking good for Ivy right now. Third orbital is on the way. It's quite almost finished now. Okay, well he does have some nice defense here. I don't know if Ivy will, if Burninator will be able to bust this. Sure, he has a lot of army supply, but he has to attack into 3 tanks, all these Marines with stim. I don't think he'll be able to do any damage. He's going to turn around. He just sees that there's no third yet, and he goes back. The third orbital is finished, though. He could reposition that at any moment. Burninator, on the other hand, already has his third orbital in position at the third base. So this game will go on for now. Looks like Burninator is kind of switching into tanks for the classic mech composition. A little unsieged here, but I don't know. Yeah, Kuna. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Burninator is gonna have to turn around. 2 tanks here, so he's kind of got a little bit of backup. Doesn't have to go all the way back home just yet. But Ivy Sky army supply looking pretty good. 53 to 44. Lots of tanks, lots of cyclones. This is actually a closer game than I thought it was going to be. Supply is pretty much even. It's anyone's game. It's going to come down to engagements, positioning, as TVT always is. Sieging up back here. Not really in range of doing any real damage. He's gonna turn around and go back, which I think is a smart idea. Wait a second. Okay. He's gonna be taking this 4th here, which is not seen by Burninator. But I don't know, it's kind of far away. And that starport is still there. Like, why is it random starport just sitting there? Anyway. Planetary going down at this 4th build. Nice position, nice little kind of positioning that he has found here. Very good siege up. Yeah, you don't even have to hit that. Now the annoying thing about this is that when Burninator decides to go in and try and kill this, these tanks are going to continue firing at the planetary. even though there's absolutely no danger to them. It's so annoying. You have to actually like click on the tanks and get them to fire on something else. Oh, it looks like Burninator's going for a counterattack, but Ivy Sky is kind of prepared for this. He's got 2 tanks sieged. He's got his biostim. He lost a lot there. This is looking pretty good for Ivy Sky. He's coming in from behind. He's got 2 more tanks out at home. And he's got a tank here. So let's see. It looks like this third's going to be taking a lot of damage. But Burninator's 4th goes down as well. Army supply is 90 to 60 for Ivy. It's looking pretty good for him, but he has to clean this up. And he's taking out the tanks with the Cyclones. More tanks here than natural. He has to pull back. He can't engage into that just yet. This third's going to go down. He hasn't been able to clean this up yet. He does have another third here, but so both players go down to third. 3 bases. What's going on here? Why are these tanks shooting? Oh no, he's losing almost 2 tanks. Okay, there we go. Got the scan. Ivy has cleaned up on the other side of the map. This is quite the slugfest. But it's still looking pretty good for Ivy Sky. We've got 73 army supply to 45. I don't know though, because Burninator is ahead on SCVs as well. All of Burninator's units are stuck in his natural because of these tanks. It's going to be hard to get them out. Nice hitting those Marines with battalions. Oh man, so much bio here, and tanks has sieging the third. I think this is GG. The third goes down. And Ivy has rebuilt his third. And Burninator GG. So Ivy Sky actually coming back from a huge deficit in the beginning. Amazing. Just amazing. Alright, so we'll be waiting on Groovy to send out their ace player. Their final Master League player. The score is 4-3, so we're on match point. Look at that score. Almost dead even. It was such a close game. Alright, so Groovy's gonna be playing next. Yeah. Alright, I think Groovy has run out of players that meet the criteria. But, our ice player says he doesn't mind, so. I believe in Kuna. I think he can do it anyway, so. I mean, it's not like it's a huge MMR difference. I think Kuna is only 100 below Groovy right now. Yeah, it is a friendly, so it's up to him. It's up to the players, I guess. I don't care. I don't think we have to do all that. Like I said, it's only 100 MMR difference. I mean, Kuna Matata has been GM before, so anything could happen. Definitely an even matchup. Okay, so pretty good sportsmanship out of Groovy, man. He's gonna be off racing for for Ivy to make it a little bit more of a fair matchup, I guess. And then I guess he'll play Terran when he plays Kuna Matata. Right, guys, so we have we have our Groovy man, whom we are about to see play, against our very own Guitar Cheese. Show match this Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And that will be streamed on our Afrika channel. If you guys haven't followed that, please go do that. I'm not sure what his ZMMR is. I've known Groovy for a while, though. I mean, I've seen him. I've watched his stream for a while, so I don't see him play Zerg much. Right. Overlay. Wow, I'm really slacking. No score either. Alright, so in the top right hand corner we have the yellow Terran. Currently up 1 point for Psionic Aftermath. Or actually 2 points, I think. I can't remember, I'm sorry. I have a terrible memory. Anyway, it's Ivy Sky. And in the bottom left hand corner we have the leader of the clan, the owner of the clan, Groovy Man. Pink Zerg. $52.43, so still a lot higher than Ivy Sky's MMR right now, but who knows, maybe he can do something here. So this is match point. If Ivy Sky can take the win here, then we'll be taking the series. Going for a reactor factory. Probably going to be switching that out to get Hellions. Hello, Kaino. Glad you could actually make it to at least catch the end of the clan war. And don't worry, man, we were able to find a replacement for you. No problem. Just keep an eye on the spreadsheet and we'll be able to get you to play in the next one, hopefully. Hellions on the way, and it looks like a starport. Probably going to be going for Banshees. Very nice Overlord spread here. He's got Overlords all over the place. This is why I've started to build a single Viking first to clean up all these Overlords. It is so useful because it's going to put the Zerg in the dark for quite a little while. If you have Hellions out on the map, I mean. Reaper's going to go down. 2 Hellions are now out on the map. What is that? Ooh, Dropper Lords. Lots of Zerglings coming in, but last I checked, Zerglings aren't too great against Hellions. I mean, sure, if you have enough of them, anything can be good against anything. 200 Marines can kill an Ultralisk. It just takes a very long time. And the Zerglings are in. He's got 6 Hellions, though. He should be able to handle this just fine, but he's going to lose tons of SCVs because they're not in position. He's reacting so late. well, 13 SCVs going down. 14. Worker count is now 18 SCVs to 36 drones. And Groovy Man is on his third hatchery. Hellions are here now to try and do something, but there's plenty of queens here. Third command center going to be going down for Ivy Sky. Stim is almost finished. Hellions getting into the third, going to be taking a lot of Zerglings out. And the Banshee's here too as well. Kind of a... needless to say that. Anyway, so yeah, Banshee not getting able to do too much. We did kill a queen, but I don't think Cloak was finished. Or maybe he canceled Cloak. Oh, Kino, thank you very much for the bits. Yeah, I just reinstalled Windows and I had to redo all the settings in OBS, so I forgot to do. I forgot to add the Streamlabs, so it's not going to pop up on the stream. But thank you very much for the 35 bits. Let's see, what's Zerg going for? Baneling Hydra. Oh no Hydras yet. Baneling. And a lair is about to be finished, so he might drop a Hydra Den here, or he could go for Mutas. Meanwhile, Terran is going for Marine Tank. Hydra Den, and a macro hatch, and a fourth going down, all at the same time. Wow, Viking catching 3 random overlords out on the map. Ivy Sky loading up a drop, gonna be going across the map with that. That is very thoughtful, kind of. Thank you very much. I would like to stress that all of the donations and everything that we take in from the stream all goes back into our events for prize money and stuff like that. And if there are any guests here in the chat, we do have monthly in-house tournaments where you can win cash. So Drop not doing too much here. He is finding a few drone kills here and there, though. We're 69 drones to 54 SCVs. Ivy Sky getting his upgrades, trying to macro out an army here. Groovy Man, his supply is looking pretty good right now, 140 to 105. Ivy Sky just now getting his third saturated. Going to be able to start pumping out a lot more units. Has a ton of barracks. Man, so many Hydras out here for Groovy though. So Ivy Sky losing all that, not really doing too much, just taking out a bunch of lings. Ooh, an ASMR channel, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. I know what it is, I've just never like really watched it or listened to it. But thank you for that compliment. Lots of production coming out now for Ivy Sky. Unfortunately, he's just so far behind that it's still going to take him a while to try and catch up. 117 to 170 supply. Hellion's trying to do what they can, taking out some creep tumors, but it's like the Zerglings will catch up and take those out. 2-2 is about halfway finished. Meanwhile, Groovy Man has +2 on his melee or melee. I'm not sure how you say that. Anyway, +2 on that, and +1 on the range, I believe. Or no, I'm sorry, +1 on the carapace. On the armor. Oh man, this tank here, that YOLO tank. Oh man, this command center gonna go down immediately. Ivy Sky not really being aware of that army sitting right there. Gonna rebuild the command center. His army supply is slowly trying to catch up. It's almost there. Even with such a high army supply, it's all in Hydras, which is hard to engage into a tank-heavy Terran like this. So he wants to get his Hive, which he's done. He's got a Lurker Den. He's getting his Fire, probably going to go for Broodlords. +3 melee on the way. Lurkers being morphed. Look at this creep spread. About half of the map, pretty much. Looks like, oh man, looks like Groovy's gonna try and go for a bust here. This is so much. This is max army supply here, banning Hydras, but this is gonna be kind of hard to deal with. There's only 2 tanks sieged. Actually, there's more. But one of these tanks aren't sieged. Looks like Groovy has decided not to do that. But he will need to kind of free up some supply to get Broodlords if he wants to do that. So he might go for kind of a half attack or something. I don't know. Very nice tank spread here. Oh, he's got the ghosts out as well. Nice scan. Killing off like about 6 lurkers, I think that was. And he's got units here to scout where the army is as he's trying to take this forward, but I like how Ivy doesn't like just move his tanks around like I do. Just move command my tanks around, because then I just get caught and sieged. And he has like a really nice spread here, where yeah, you could probably attack into one side, but you're going to be taking a lot of damage. So he is going to kind of reposition a little bit. He has the sensor tower, so he does have a bit of a warning before he has to do that. Look at this creep spread! Oh my god! It's almost 75% of the map. I mean, what do you even do as Ivy Sky right now? I've been in this position so many times where, like, you're max, you don't really know what to do, you can't really do anything. It's like, you're just waiting to die. But who knows, maybe Ivy Sky can pull it off, and I'll learn something. So a lot of the tanks kind of out of position. Oh, the Baneling landmines right there. He's gonna try and bait him. Oh, almost. Oh, there we go. Very nice connections on that, but yeah, there's Ivy Sky could. Maybe he knows something I don't on what to do from here. More lurkers. I would have. Okay, he has a greater spire, but he doesn't really have the supply to make corruptors. Man, so many tanks here. I don't know. He's going to be losing all this army. Wow. Groovy Man down to 120 supply. But oh, never mind. He literally maxed in like a matter of 2 seconds. He's already maxed. Yeah, his economy is off the chain right now. It's gotta be. He's up to 5 saturated bases. He's throwing down a 6 and a 7. Oh boy, here we go with the lag again. Really sorry about this, but I am down to 13 frames per second. Hopefully this will go back to normal here shortly. Man, the tank's getting caught on siege. Perfect time for the Hydra to pounce. Looks like the Hydras will be able to take this fight. The tank's kind of in an awkward position, lined up like that. Alright, I don't know what's going on with the frames, man. It's not coming back like it did last time. Maybe if I alt tab, come back. Hey, that worked. Interesting. Well, this command center is going to try and land here, but Creep will deny that. And this is where Ivy Sky, this is the beginning of the end here. Ivy Sky's supply, he's going to struggle to remax because of his economy is lagging. And there are corruptors in play now, so he will be probably trying to get some bridge maybe. There's only 3 corruptors though. There's no Vikings, so it's not like he needs corruptors to defend the to back up the Blue Lords. This base is completely mined out. So is this natural. He's on 1 mining base. Okay, so nice engagement here. He's going to be able to trade out pretty well, I think. But Groovy Man's going to be able to max out, like remax instantly. He's got 6k minerals, 2k gas. And this creep spread is insane. This is interesting. I don't know why, but it just is. Broodlord's kind of found a funny little spot here. Won't be able to take any damage from the Marines, that's for sure. And Hydra's gonna find this command center over here completely undefended. Make quick work of that. While Broodlings go to town on this planetary. Slowly but surely. Tank's getting caught kind of unsieged here. This is rough. Another command center gonna go down. Looking very grim for our Ivy Sky. GG, good run out of Ivy Sky. He did manage to get 2 points for Psionic. And went the distance, to be honest, which is admirable. Went the distance in a Zerg TVZ against a much better opponent. So kudos to him. And we'll be sending out our ace player. Now it's the match point ace versus ace. Where is he? There he is. So Groovy Man's just gonna use the bathroom real quick. Might just be a moment. Alright, so we're going back to Catalyst. Love this map. It's a great map. I like the very simple medium to small size maps. I mean, it's very simple. It's not like craziness. Just, you know, it doesn't have to be like amazing or like eccentric or weird. You know, just some standard bases, cliffs, trees, a watchtower here or there. So, high-level TVT action, boys. This is the good stuff. TVT has always been one of the most interesting matchups to watch, ever since the MVP versus MMA days, and even before that. Alright, we're on match point 4-4. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have the Orange Terran. His name is Groovy, man. The leader of the clan, Groovy. And on the top left-hand corner, we have the Red Terran coming out for Psionic Aftermath as the ace player. His name is Kuna Matata. Both players mirroring each other with the gas first. Groovy man gonna take his barracks up here to block Reapers from coming in. Man, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy the soundtrack to StarCraft 2 and just play this when I'm older. Like when I'm old and just get, you know, that nostalgic feeling. Because every time I hear that guitar riff, man, it hits me. Like, yes, the passion. I can feel it. Who's with me? Anyone else gonna do that when they're old? 70 years old on the rocking chair out on the porch. Listen to some StarCraft 2 soundtrack. Oh wow, I'm sorry. Overlay. Yeah, excuse me. I keep doing that. I might as well just not even use the overlay. So two racks Reaper coming out for Groovy, man. This is interesting. This is I've been seeing this pop up on ladder a couple times now, and it's pretty strong. Especially against a fast expand like this. Kunamatata he hasn't really scouted across the map, so he's just scouting out to make sure there's no proxies. He's getting his second Reaper out, which is a very smart idea. Reapers, I think he'll try and go across the map now, yes. But by the time they get there, these two Reapers should be able to buy enough time to get that Cyclone out. Ooh, and a factory on one base. So this is getting pretty all-in-y here. Cyclone's gonna pop out. Not before both of these Reapers go down. Not too bad, doesn't lose any SCVs really, just loses the Reapers. Let's see, he's gonna go up to 4 Reapers now, Groovy is. Which can take out a Cyclone, don't be fooled. Cyclones are big and beefy, but Reapers do a lot of damage. Especially even with the least bit of micro. This meal gonna go, fresh meal going down, feels bad, man. Bad man. Second Cyclone out now, kind of in position to catch them trying to come up this ramp. But I don't think Groovy really needs to do that. He has so many Reapers here that he can just poke in the front, kill some SCVs. Oh, and a Cyclone joining the fray. Oh, the Cyclone goes down. Oh man, looking pretty grim here. 6 army supply to 10. Cyclone is going to save the day. Okay, okay. The game will go on for now. Yeah. Kuna hasn't even scanned on the other side of the map, but I mean, he realizes now that it's really like a one-base opener. This is an interesting style that I see in TVT sometimes. Fast stim drops. I wish I could do it. But I always drop into tanks or fly my medevacs into Vikings or something. And then it's just GG. So unit's still out here. He dropped a mule to try and repair up this Cyclone, but I don't think that this Cyclone, this is going to be able to do too much more now. The units for Kuna Matata are catching up. So yeah, it seems that the command center has gone down. And right, Kuna Matata will be able to fend this off for now. Wow, he's actually been able to kill all the SCVs with those KDA chargers. Wait, what did I say? SCVs. I'm sorry. I've been doing this too long. Marines. He killed all the Marines with those Reaper grenades. Groovy's looking pretty solid. They're even on worker supply, 40 to 40. He's got tanks up at home. Now, if the drop can find this kind of sweet spot over here in the corner of the base without it getting scouted, there is a Cyclone here, so he will have a warning. Oh, but he's dropping himself, so he's going to be out of position. He's only got a couple Marines here. The Cyclone might be able to... Oh, he's going to be out of the range of the Cyclone as well, but if he drops on top of this tank, that could be bad. That's not going to be good because this other tank... Meanwhile, Groovy has his own 2 medevacs, full medevacs, about to drop in the main base. And Kuna's army at home is not looking too great to deal with this. 16 Marines going into the main mineral line. Tons of damage, tons of SCVs going down. He's going to get this +1 armor as well. That's huge. Worker count now 32 to 49, 14 SCVs going down in that fight, but Kuna Matata is trying to take his third. He's got his third in position. Orbital is underway, but at the same time, Groovy Man is doing the same. Now, I have seen bigger comebacks in TVTs, trust me, we just saw one. Ivy Sky versus Burninator. I mean, anything can happen just because of the numbers. They don't, tell the whole story. The supply numbers and stuff. Very volatile matchup. Anything could happen. Scan goes down at the third. Sees that that orbital is in place. He'll probably want to try and do some pressure now. Looks like he's gonna try and drop, but there's a couple tanks here in position. Scan going down, seeing that the main army is at home, so he doesn't have too much to worry about. Oh, gonna go for a doom drop? He's gonna go for a doom drop, boys. We don't really see this too much anymore. But when you're behind, it is one way to get back in the game. He's gonna drop right into a bunch of Marines. Okay, so he's got a good position. He'll be able to see put up this ramp. Good positioning on the tanks. A lot of those Marines. But hey, this is one way to get back into the game. Like I was saying, it's a very volatile matchup. He's throwing off a bunch of production. He's keeping Groovy Man at home. Groovy Man has to take his attention off of the macro and like try and deal with this some way. I mean, getting a lot of value out of this attack for sure. I think that went well. He's evened up the supplies now. Groovy Man 114. Kuna Matata is actually ahead on supply by a little bit. It's a dead even game. 60 workers almost. 3 bases. So that worked out pretty well for Kuna Matata. Groovy Man trying to take his 4th though. Nice engagement here out of Matata as well. The army split well, like, and it looks like he'll be able to fend this off for now. Kind of. Oh, look at the upgrades. It looks like Kuna Matata is behind on the 1 armor upgrade that the eBay was sniped off. So, but the upgrades other than that are even at +2. And Groovy Man's got his 4th base fully saturated as well. That's not good. Lots of scans going down for Kuna. Wants to make sure there's no army coming from the other side of the map. He has no idea this base is here. Let's look at the income. 3,700 minerals to 2,200. Groovy Man gonna be moving out across the map, but this isn't really that big of an army, to be honest. And he gets the scan as well. Kuna Matata is going to have plenty of stuff to deal with this. He doesn't even have to. He's sieged back so far that he's... Oh, wow. Okay, I see what's going on here. Going to be able to siege on these turrets. So Kuna Matata has actually dealt with this pretty well. With the turrets there, he was able to... I mean, those units would be inside his main base if those turrets weren't there right now. Going to go for like a 2 different doom drops at the same time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, Kuna Matata with the good splitting of his army there. The one thing that we have to remember is that Groovy is on 4 bases this entire time with a substantial lead on his income. Really nice sweet spot here that he's found in the natural. He lost 13 SCVs though. He's got his 4th command center up and running. Oh no, the army has moved. Dealing with this drop. Looks like he'll be able to clean this up at all costs. He's lost so much. This takes it incredible damage. Oh, he would have been able to snipe that Medivac, but that tank came in to save the day at the last moment, killing like 6 Marines in 1 volley. That was disgusting. 5th base going down for Groovy as well. He's clearly ahead in this game. Almost double the army supply, 186 to 110. Finding that 5th base though. That's one decent shot. Gonna be getting his 4th base, you know. I believe it could happen. We just need Groovy Man's mouse to disconnect for a few seconds. Oh man, the Marines are natural. Valiant effort, respect for trying to take out a GM even though, you know, he's master. But yeah, Groovy will take the clan war 5-4. So that's going to be it for tonight's stream. Again, we do have our 2v2 tournament tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. Then we have our show match Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time. And that's all going to be streamed on our Afrika channel. So go over there to the Afrika channel and make an account, follow us. And we also bring tons of content to this channel as well. So follow us on here if you haven't already done that. And yeah, that's it for tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And until next time, good night.
Wow.